Hey, what's up, Heat fans? It's your host, MA of the Heat Blog Spot. Today's Sunday, October 4th. Yes, today will be Game 3 of the NBA Finals of the Heat versus the Lakers. But I still haven't done my recap episode from last Friday's Game 2, so this episode's about keeping the faith. Just keeping the faith in that the Heat are here and that we're going to give this a challenge and we're going to bring our best game. So we'll get into it, talk a little bit about Game 2. I'm looking forward to the future. So, thank you guys for joining me. Thank you guys for listening, watching, wherever you are. Please do me a favor, follow, like, subscribe, leave me a comment. If you want, hit me up on social. I'm on Facebook and Twitter at HeatBlogspot, and you can email me at heatblogspot@gmail.com. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Now, as I bet all of you know by now, the Heat lost on Friday, Game 2, 124-114 to the Lakers, and are now down 0-2 in the finals. Lakers have 2 more wins to go. We still have 4. And it was a tough game because, unfortunately, Bam Adebayo and Goran Dragic were not available. Dragic, as we learned Friday night late, he has a torn plantar in his foot, which is very painful. So there is talks that he might come back. He might play through it. But if I'm Goran Dragic, and if we're fans of Goran Dragic, we're not going to force him to play with this on. Like, I know we're in the finals, and I know he was a huge piece of why we got this far. But that's asking him too much, and putting his career in risk is not fair. He played so hard so far that the best thing that we can do as a fan and as an organization is to support him and the next man up. So Kendrick Nunn is that next man up, and I'm supporting him to the fullest because he is playing great. Honestly, Kendrick Nunn has really flipped the script in my head, and I want him in our team moving forward because now he's showing me in the finals that he can take another step and that he can become a better player. So, and that's one of the positives from Goran Dragic going down, is that now Kendrick Nunn has an opportunity and is taking advantage of it and showing us that he can be a very important piece right now and in the future. So that's very good. Then Bam Adebayo didn't play as well during his strained neck. We all thought it was his shoulder last game when he bumped into Dwight Howard, but unfortunately he actually strained his neck. And in my eyes, the way I read the reports, in my ear, my head, whatever, I believe it's worse. There's something fearing. There's a fear of why he shouldn't play on Friday, and it could have gone worse. It could be worse right now, and they're just not saying it. So I'm hopeful that he does play tonight. You know, I'm sure he's doubtful. He was active for Friday, but it's more because if you're active, you don't have to wear a mask on the court, on the bench. So if he's active, he's able to be louder, be more clear to his teammates, be able to be a vocal leader. So that's why he was active. But, you know, unfortunately, I think it could be something worse. And it's still the same thing, guys. Next man up. We still support the next player. Bam has been a superstar for us this whole playoffs. And he's only 23. So we got to support him. We got to support the next man up. And for us, it was Myers Leonard and Kelly Olynyk. So I'll start getting into the game a little bit off from Friday's game. Since it now is Sunday, like, I won't talk about it too much. I'm gonna just talk about things I saw, things that can help us, and then we'll talk about Game 3 tonight, and what I think can help us to make this a series. It's still a series. Don't worry. It's a marathon, not a sprint. So we still got 2 more games, if anything, and then after that, that'll be my episode. So. Anyways, again, the Heat lost 114-124. The Heat played very well. I mean, honestly, we played very, very well. Defensively, maybe not the best, but offensively, that was a great game from us. You couldn't ask for anything better except for some more timely shots and some threes to fall down for us. And the opposite happened for the Lakers. They hit timely shots and they hit consistent threes, and that's why they won, I believe. They hit more threes than us too. We started Myers Leonard, Jimmy Butler, Tyler Hero, Duncan Robinson, and Jay Crowder. So the two replacements for Dragic and Bam were Myers Leonard and Tyler Hero. Now, Tyler Hero starting, to me, this is the beginning of him starting. That's it. Like I said, I don't think Dragic's coming back. I think Hero now starts moving forward. And I think Hero will now start the rest of his career until whenever his downward trajectory goes in, whenever his age hits him, whenever something happens to him. I think now moving forward, he is now a Heat starter, and he's a starter in this league. That's it. He's a starter. So Tyler Hero, welcome to starting. It's in the NBA Finals, and we got your back, bro. Let's go. I think he played very well as for a rookie in the finals, his first start. I think he played as well as we could ask for. It was awesome. Now, Myers Leonard, another story. I know we needed size, guys. I know they got Dwight Howard, and he's a big guy. And I know Myers Leonard is a big guy. But Dwight Howard is an athlete. I mean, the guy's huge, has basketballs in his shoulders. He has one in both shoulders. It's amazing to think that this guy can work out as big as he does. But Myers Leonard cannot keep up because he's slow. I mean, he's so slow. If he's not hitting threes or getting rebounds at a consistent rate, he is a liability out there. And I felt like in the third quarter especially, we just kept him out on the court way too long. I was like, why is this guy still playing? He was running back so slow. If the Lakers got a turnover on us and they were in transition offense, he was outrun every time. I mean, I feel like to me he was jogging back sometimes, and I don't think he was jogging. I think he was actually trying to run, but he's so top heavy that he just can't really run normally. He can't run like a normal person. So, it was ugly in my opinion. And if I'm being honest with you guys, I would not play Myers Leonard again. No, you got to start KO. And my secret player I want to play is Chris Silva. Why do I want to play Chris Silva? Because the guy's energy and the guy's athletic. Now, he was hurt. He hurt his pelvic, I believe, or his hip or something during the bubble. So now he just finally got cleared to be active. So I'm thinking he's active and clear to play. And that's why I want him to play. I think he's athletic. He has energy, and he can bring. And he's just raw. So no one in the Lakers really knows what he's gonna bring. So it'll be unexpected in a sense. And I believe he can help us. And he's not a great offensively. Like, I don't think he's gonna go out there and score 30 points or something like that and 100 rebounds. No, I think we put him in. We comes off the bench, and we put him against AD. I think the main thing I want him to do is guard AD and box out, because AD is just eating us up on rebounds. The whole Lakers offensively, on their offensive rebounds, is taking care of business. I mean, honestly, the end of the night on Friday was 16 offensive rebounds. The Heat only had 6 offensive rebounds. We were out-rebounded by 7, 44-37. And that's amazing. Like, what a stat. And we're not going to win games like that. So I think we need Chris Silva's energy and his nonstop. He just has a motor on him, and I just feel like he'll throw a better fight for us. Like, I know Myers Leonard can hit threes. I know he started for us for how many games, but he's just not doing it right now. It's the NBA Finals, and we need the best. We need our best. We need our most active and the ones that are going to help us the most. And I think Chris Silva can do that. Now, I also think Udonis Haslem should help us. And I think Haslem should start. Yeah, I do. And I don't think he should start and play like 5 minutes. I think he should start and play like 2 minutes. Get like 4 possessions in, maybe 5 possessions. And I mean on offense and defense. 2 runs back and forth, maybe one run back, and then take him out. And it's just to set the tone. Because I know UD will give it 110%. For those couple minutes, for those couple of possessions, he will go out there and make a run. And then that's it. He doesn't come back into the game until the start of the third quarter, which is the start of the second half. And I think he could. He has a little jumper. He knows how to rebound. He's tough. He's smart. He'll be all that. And then KO can get in. And KO was great. I think KO is doing... Look, guys, KO is KO. He ain't going to get 100 rebounds. He ain't going to block everybody. but he's a big guy. He can shoot. He's really smart offensively. The guy can pass. You know, he sees lanes. He sees a lot of things on offense, and that's why I like him. And I think that's something we need right now. We need someone that can be offensively sneaky for us in moments, because a thing we need to do is hit timely shots. We need to hit timely shots and timely and consistent threes. And having that threat of KO out there definitely allows that to happen. And now I'm not saying it will happen, but it gives us a chance to have that happen. Right? Now, and then Chris Silva. So those are my three bigs guys. And I won't play Myers Leonard unless I have to due to fouling trouble. Kendrick Nunn, like I said before, great off the bench, hit 13 points. He did it in different ways. Now, defensively, he's not great, but I think that's because we played a lot of zone. Like, we played too much zone, I think. And I think it's just Spo hoping that the percentages run out, play out. The Lakers aren't a great shooting team, but for the last two games in the finals against us, they've been shooting lights out. I mean, I've been impressed by how well they've been shooting. It's not only their shooters, it's Rondo, it's all these other guys, it's LeBron, it's AD. They're all shooting with confidence and making those shots in. And I think Spo is just hoping that the percentages will catch up. Like, they're not great at shooting. They're gonna miss eventually. And they do miss eventually in periods, but not consistent enough for us to come back into the game. And that's the problem. And I think now we challenge the team. Now Spo needs to challenge the players and the team and say, guys, this is man to man now. And I think we need to find the 2 to 3 primary defenders for LeBron and AD. But the main thing we're gonna have to guard is everybody else. Guys, LeBron, AD are superstars. They're superstars. They're 2 of the top 5 players in the NBA today. We ain't gonna do much to stop them from getting 30 points and 10 rebounds and whatever assists. They're gonna get theirs because they are that good. They're that talented. But what we can control, what we can do a better job in, is stopping their other role players. They had, other than LeBron and AD, they had 3 other players in double figures. That's what we shouldn't allow. That's one thing we should stop. KCP had 11 points. Kuzma had 11 points. Rondo had 16 points. We need to keep everybody that's not named LeBron and AD under 10 points. If we do that, this game will be super close. Our games will be so close that it will give us an opportunity to actually win, which I thought we did. I thought the whole game we did a good job of staying within 10 points with the Lakers. Because then I was just waiting. Okay, we stay within 10 points. We make a run in the fourth like we usually do because we don't lose fourth quarters. And then we win. And we didn't lose this fourth quarter. We actually tied them. They scored 21 points in the fourth. We scored 21 points in the fourth. This team does not lose fourth quarters. We always play hard in the fourth, and we play really well in the fourth. I don't know what it is. I don't know why it is, but we just do that. And it gives us opportunity, but we just couldn't hit consistent enough shots and timely shots. And that was the big thing for us the whole time. I was hoping that we hit a couple threes real quick. If we would have hit a couple threes back to back while some good stops we had, we would have been down by 6. And then that flips a motor in our players' head. Like, hey guys, we're back. Like, we're in this. We're only 2-3 possessions away from the game. Like, we can get this game. But we just never could go over 9 points. Like, we kept hovering around 9 to 11 points, lead for them. And we just couldn't break that barrier of 9 points. Like, we just couldn't break it. But we gave ourselves an opportunity for that. So, yeah, I mean, honestly, we just need to play man-to-man now. I think now it's the challenge. Jimmy Butler, Iggy, Crowder, you guys are going to guard LeBron all night. I'm going to switch you guys out in and out once in a while, but you guys have to try to stop LeBron. For AD, Crowder, Chris Silva, and I would say... Well, Bam, I don't know if Bam plays. If Bam plays, then Bam 2. If Bam doesn't play, then maybe KO a little bit. You gotta mix it up, but I would say primarily Chris Silva and Crowder are the guys guarding AD. And I prefer Chris Silva. And I know these guys. I know AD is a veteran, And I know he can get Chris Silva in foul trouble, but I think Chris Silva could last long enough. Like, I'm not saying Chris Silva won't foul out, but that's 6 fouls that can go to him instead of another player on our team. I don't know. I just see it with that. I think everything else has to go well. If we play as well as we played on Friday offensively, I think we have a chance if we do man to man. And I think we could play like that every game. I mean, a lot of it was just us being aggressive, like Jimmy going to the hole a bunch of times. Once he drove 24 times in that game, ended up with 25 points, 8 rebounds, 13 assists, almost a triple-double. I mean, that was one of Jimmy's best games wearing a Heat uniform, I believe. And he fought really well. And he just kept getting double, second chance points for us, taking to the paint, getting to the free throw line numerous times, hitting his free throws. And that really kept us in there. And I think we just got to keep doing that. But now we just got to play tougher defense. Like, we just need to force their role players to beat us. Allow LeBron James and Anthony Davis. Do you think they're going to score 60 points each? 50 points each? I mean, anything is possible in this league, right? But realistically, no. They're not going to score that many points. They're going to get tired. They're going to run out of gas. They're going to run out of juice, whatever you want to call it. And then then we force their role players to come up. And if we stop their role players through quarters 1 through 3, the fourth quarter is going to seem super hard to them. And that's what we got to do. We got to play better on defense. We got to play harder and smarter. And I think another reason we had to get away from the zone, it allows LeBron and AD to catch their breath. Because on offense, we were playing fast. They miss a shot, we're running. They make a shot, we get the ball in real quick and we're running. But we got to realize that our zone slowed them down. So now on offense for them, they're just looking for the best shot and taking their time. They took their time on offense for us. And they found the best shot for them pretty much almost every time. And on offense for them. It's because of the patience and the IQ of AD and LeBron. They'll put LeBron in the middle. He'll get the ball and he'll take his time with that. He wasn't rushed at all. So we need to do a better job of playing faster, but not allowing the Lakers to take a break. And that's what the zone did. It allowed them to take a break. Yeah, they're playing super hard on defense. They come back on offense. They all pick their spots, and they're just passing the ball around until they get the open shot. We can't do that. They're just refueling at that point. And then what's the point of going fast for? There's no point to it. So if we're going to play fast, we need to play fast on both ends. We need to force the Lakers to play fast on both ends. Man-to-man does that. Playing hard, rough-nosed defense does that. And the zone takes away the rebounding element because, Jesus Christ, again, 16 offensive rebounds in one game? That's way too much. That's way too much for any team to allow. So we need to do a better job with that. And I think we will. Now, that's game 2, guys. Game 2, honestly, was just, we couldn't hit shots consistently enough and timely enough. We did a bad job rebounding due to zone defense. And our offense was great due to pace. We did a great job because we kept controlling the pace. We kept, offense, we kept pushing it, kept driving to the basket. If they stopped us at the basket, we will kick it out and we'll hit enough threes to keep us around. But it just wasn't it wasn't enough, honestly. And then we lose, But it can't. But at the end of the day, guys, we just played a really well game. We played great. They just played better, honestly. We shot 40% from 3. They shot 34% from 3. But they scored 16 threes. We only got 11. That's 5 threes. 5 times 3 is 15 points. That's 15 points off of threes more than us. That's a lot. 16 rebounds offensively. We only got 6 offensively. That's a whole lot. They had 97 shots. They shot 97 shots on Friday. We only shot 71 shots. That's 16 more shots. They scored 16 more shots. They shot 16 more shots than us because they got 16 offensive rebounds. We can't allow that. We're just allowing them to win. We're saying, oh, we're going to play really good offense. Great. But we're going to allow you guys to do whatever you want on offense too. We can't do that. That's not championship formula. We just can't do that. And, everybody else just played well. Going back to KO, as you guys know, KO scored 24 points, 9 rebounds. That's great. Tyler Hero, 17.7 rebounds, 3 assists. That's pretty good for a starter. Jay, 12 points, 7 rebounds. His shot's still there. You know, Kendrick Nunn, 13 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. Good. Duncan, 9 points, 2 threes, and 3 free throws. Honestly, that's good right now. I would like more, but Duncan is being aggressive. But I will say Spo got mad at him because he's not shooting enough, and I think he's right. I think Duncan Robinson needs to stop passing. Like, honestly, dude, even if you have a split second of daylight, let that motherfucker fly. Just let it go, man. Like, shoot it and let's see what happens, because you're that good, and our team can rebound a little bit. Like, and there's threes create long rebounds, so that means there's a better opportunity for us to get the ball back. Shoot that thing, man. We all know you're good. Look at, people keep, ESPN and stuff keep saying that we look like Klay Thompson and Steph Curry with Tyler Hero and Duncan Robinson. We're not looking like them if we're not letting it launch. Tyler Hero lets it launch. Like, he has so much confidence, and I want that confidence in Duncan Robinson, because I think Duncan Robinson is the more lethal shooter. He is. So just needs that confidence to let it fly, man. Even with that little bit of daylight, let it go. And you're 6'8". You're 6'8" with a high release. Like, more likely than not, no one's gonna block you. You're gonna get their shot up. Just shoot normally. If they hit you, that's a foul. I mean, you've been called for those. Just go and shoot. No one is gonna reach your shot that much. If anything, they're gonna hit your hand. So Duncan needs to be just letting it fly. Like, I agree with Spo 100%. Duncan needs to let it fly. He needs to stop jumping and passing in the last minute because he's scared or he thinks he's gonna miss. Just go, man. Just let it fly. We don't know what's gonna happen. Just let it go. So, yeah. And I guess, going into tonight's game, it's just doing everything that I just said. It's just playing faster on both ends, playing man-to-man, letting it fly, and stopping their role players. Anyone that's not named LeBron and Anthony Davis, stop them. That's it. They can't score more than, the most they can score is 9 points. If you're not named LeBron and AD, the most you're scoring is 9 points. We need to stop them. All right, we need to force them to play fast and get tired. That's it. And then we need to just keep going the same. Whatever we did on offense, we need to keep doing. But Duncan needs to shoot more confidently, and all of us, because I think all of us passed up. I'm not gonna put on Duncan. All of us passed up shots that we should have shot, and I think that's what it is. Shoot, just shoot. If you think you can shoot, shoot. Don't double think. Don't think twice. Don't hesitate. Just let it fly. That's it. And then I think everything else will work itself out, guys. And I'm not really scared right now. I'm not, because in 06, our first championship, we were down 0-2. Going into the fourth quarter with 6 minutes left, it looked like we were going down 0-3. And then a kid named Dwayne Wade, in his third year, took this opportunity and made a legacy for himself and led us to 4 straight wins. And we end up winning 4-2 in our first NBA championship. Now, I know that was against the Dallas Mavericks, a team that did not have any playoff experience just like us. And so we're playing against the Lakers now. But you know what? Same concept. Right now, this is an opportunity for our young players, either named Tyler Hero, and you know what? Any player on our team. This is an opportunity for them to create a legacy, to play bigger than ever, to leave a moment in NBA basketball history that will last forever, that no one can touch, that no one can take away from them because they did it. So I think that's another thing we need to see. Like, it could be Jimmy transforming to a superstar level that we've never seen before offensively. It could be Kendrick Nunn showing exactly what he was showing all year, but at another level. It could be Tyler Hero just superstar moding it, and that's it. And we never look back. Just like Dwayne Wade. He became a superstar that playoffs, and we never looked back. And he was a superstar the rest of his career. These are the series, these are the type of games that create these type of players and these type of moments in sports. So I'm not down yet. I'm not down. We're still in this. We can still make this a series. We win tonight, it's 2-1. We won on Tuesday, it's 2-2, and we're back. So do not lose the faith, guys. Keep the faith. There's so many good things still. You know, I just wanted to point out the things that we could do, the things that we didn't do to make them better. But I don't lose the faith. I'm not going to lose the faith. Until they win 4 games more than us, until they get to 4 first, I still believe we can win. Because we're in the finals. It's the last 2. And we just got to bring our best game. Simple enough. So don't lose the faith, guys. Don't lose the faith, because this is when the best moments of sports happen. This is when in sports you hear about those stories that last forever. It's these type of series, these type of moments, these type of opportunities that these memories are created in. So I'm going to end it there, guys, because you probably hear a dog in the background crying and whining because she wants to leave the room. So, all right. If you do me a favor real quick, whatever you're listening on, whatever you're watching on, please follow, like, subscribe. I really appreciate it. Hit me up on Twitter, social, Facebook. I need Blogspot. It's all good. I appreciate it, guys. Again, tonight's game 3, 7:30 on ABC. Don't lose the faith. This one's going angsty on me. But all right, guys and ladies, I appreciate you guys. Thank you.